not comment section, the description box, and as well as my Instagram account information. Sorry about the camera. I don't know why it just won't, like, it like has a heartbeat or something. Super weird. Anyway, so I'm continuing this reading that I started on Instagram. I have the Fool here. And the funny part about this is that last week's reading ended with the Fool. And now it's showing up at the beginning with the Five of Wands and the Star here. So speaking on this new journey that we're starting, that we're all embarking on, well, if this resonates with you, now is a very competitive time, you know, when you have to fight for your position. You know, if you're starting a new job or something along those lines, starting something new, of course, you're going to have to put in some effort. You're going to have competition. You're going to have other people also, you know, fighting with you, wanting to compete for your spot. So, you know, now is the time when things are going to become really competitive at this moment. So make sure you're just planning ahead, doing your research. Just stay ahead of the game. Be very proactive at this time. And with the Star card, those wishes will be granted. Those wishes will absolutely come to fruition if you do the work. And I was saying how you have to operate this is the time to operate out of love and passion and out of a positive mindset. And then your wish will be fulfilled. But if not, then I don't see the universe doing that for you. Let's see what else we got. If you want to manifest the things that you want, you know, you always have to have that positive mindset. You can't, you know, and you have to do it for good reasons that are operating out of love. So what else do we have? Let's pull another 3 cards. The Seven of Pentacles. This is looking over what you've invested your time in. Some of you may be thinking about just kind of scrapping what you've invested your time in, or some of you may be thinking about moving forward. It just depends. With this 3 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom here, again, some of you could be considering just scrapping what you've worked on and starting fresh, or either way, or you could be just like putting in the work and really diving deep. But now is the time to really assess whether you should be continuing forward on a project that you had from the past, or if you should start fresh, just scrap it and start new and bury your head deep into something new. So it really is up to you and your situation. Oh. And then we have the Wheel of the Year again. This card has been popping out a lot. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. Once you just make your decision on what it is that you want to do, what direction that you're going to take, for surely, your fortune will start moving in your favor. Things will start moving forward, and I bet you will start moving forward quickly too. Now is the time to really have your guard up. And this isn't in like a paranoid sort of way, which this card is usually represented with the Nine of Wands, but this is like having your guard up, being very quick-witted at this time as well. There may be, you know, some people may not be playing fair in your environment with this Five of Wands that I saw earlier. Some people may not be playing fair, so just have your wits about you moving forward during this time. If you are, you know, feeling a little bit competitive, have your wits about you, because not everybody is going to be in that higher vibration. Not everybody is going to be on your squad. So you need to just be guarded and have your wits about you. You know who you can trust and know who you can't trust. It's very important. Oh, okay, that is way too many. Way too many cards just to pop in. I will take that, though. Put that guy away. Again, this is focusing on your work here with the Eight of Pentacles. These are all, this man here sitting here, or a woman, I can't really. Actually, that looks like a woman. Yeah, that's a woman. She's here shining up her pentacles. So if you decide to move forward with your project that you've already put in previous work in, if you decide to go from the 7 to the 8, then, you know, shine it up. freshen up that whatever, that portfolio or that resume or that whatever, or that project. You know, you've already put in the work. Now she's just kind of like shining up these pentacles. Some of you, again, I got this message last week. Some of you that I'm speaking to may would just be kind of like night owl in it right now, where it's like you're just working a lot at night, overnight. I know I am. I have been. I've been staying up, like, I've been waking up at like 2, 3 in the morning, maybe even 4:30 sometimes recently, and just been kind of like up, I don't know, writing or doing whatever. These cards are flying. One just went somewhere. Oh, there it is. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I didn't lose any. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 more. And then an oracle. An oracle card. And I will go ahead and stop this reading. 8 of Wands. 4 of Cups in reverse. So there could be travel in the works for you, or just some fast communication coming in. Maybe some of you are shining up your resume. Maybe some of you are putting out, you know, projects or whatever, trying to market yourself or whatever. And you will be getting like communication back and forth very soon. Just keep your head down and keep putting in that work. Absolutely. And with this 4 of Cups, it's almost like you're coming out of this period of like feeling bored, or feeling like the things that are being offered to you weren't satisfactory in some way. We're coming out of that energy now. Let me pull some advice cards, and then I'll pull an oracle. What advice do we have for the collective for this week? Please, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Advice for the collective. That one. Queen of Cups. Death. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Sometimes the Queen of Cups, you know, she was very intuitive, you know, very loving, compassionate. But I feel like, okay, this is just random and kind of could be off topic. Some of you guys could be dealing with some sort of, okay, first of all, a water sign or an earth sign, because I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. But what I'm seeing right now is the time for you to kind of get out of your emotions, you know, and start thinking more practical about like your earthly, more into your abundance. But also another message I'm getting from this Queen of Cups is like using your intuition, you know, following your heart, using your intuition, you know, meditating from time to time, you know, getting whatever way you need to just kind of get in touch with your inner guides, because that's how the Queen of Cups usually operates, as a water sign. But it's really like getting in touch with that inner energy with your intuition will really help you be more abundant. It's like watering the earth with this Queen of Cups energy. It's like or a Queen of Pentacles, like using your intuition to ground yourself to become more abundant, like in the material realm, with the Death card in reverse, which is all about kind of the similar as the Fool card. I would say it might even come before, where it's like just putting an end to, you know, what needs to be ended so that you can really get this year moving like forward and quickly. You just have to, and you know what you have to put your focus into. Don't get distracted. Like I said, keep your wits about you. Now is the time to not just go out and trust in any old fool on the street, because there probably are some people around that aren't honest, that are, you know, trying to get over on people just for their own personal gain. So now is the time to really put an end to those people. There's people from last year that just need to go. They need to go. It could be these two people. You never know. Like, now's the time for you to really trust your inner guides and trust yourself instead of trusting in what everybody else got to say and what everybody else has to say about what you got going on, because now is not the time to do that. Now is the time to almost lock yourself in your room, keep your head down, and do your work. Do your inner work, do your work. Focus on you, focus on your abundance. Put an end to any naysayers or any old tomfoolery that is in the past, because that's over with. We're done with that. That's the advice. Don't even entertain that energy. Okay. Let's shuffle with the Magical Times Oracle deck. My friend is so nice enough. Shout out to Carmen for saying that she'll replace my Isis Oracle deck, which I'm really excited about. I really love that deck. So she's nice enough to replace that which was stolen. And shout out to Katie, who replaced this deck, actually the one that I'm using now. This one was also stolen out of my bag. So things are coming back. Things are coming back to normal. All I need is a job. But you know what? I'm waiting for the time, the right one. Like, I really am. I'm not going back to bartending. I don't care what anybody fucking has to say. Sorry. I'm just not going back to that. And I'd rather wait for something to come around that's right for me. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm going to do. And until then, I am going to shuffle these cards and be the best spiritual guidance counselor that I can be for you all. Anyways, but thanks so much for watching. I'm going to pull your oracles and then I'm going to leave you be. I will also be getting the elemental signs out. Oh, Destiny. I will also be getting the elemental signs out probably tonight when I get back. I'm going to go sit somewhere where it's not so quiet so I can write. I can't write at home. So I'm probably just going to walk down the street to a little local watering hole and just sit there and see if anybody wants to buy me a drink. Usually that happens. Anyway, so we have Dance and Destiny. Find your heart's rhythm, step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. And Destiny, acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. Some of y'all, this literally could mean go out and dancing. If you're feeling a little bit wound tight or stressed, dancing is definitely a way to just let that all out. I know that that's what I do. I go dancing all the time when I'm feeling it. With the Destiny card paired with that, you know, now is time. Like, the more you are intuitive, the more you are following your guides, the more you are trusting yourself, the more you put in the work. Destiny, this Wheel of Fortune is just going to turn in your favor, and you really won't have to do anything but the work that you need to do, and the universe is really going to take care of the rest. And a lot of you have some creative projects that are jumping off the ground. Keep going, keep doing that. And you're going to like have this alignment, this spiritual alignment, and things are just going to start picking up and quickly. Also, yeah, a lot of you have creative outlets, creative things, you know, music or writing like myself, or whatever it may be that's creative, that's really aligning you with your higher self, and it needs to be shared with the world. Now is the time to let that be shared, because it really can probably inspire a lot of other people along the way. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Thanks so much for watching. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram, and feel free to book a private reading with me at Mayspreadslovetarot@gmail.com. And you can ask your questions there, and I will get back to you. What I can do is record a video like this and send you the private link, so it's just for you, so you can get some specific messages for yourself. All right, see you guys for the elemental sign videos. Take care, peace, love, light, all that good shit.